of those people who doesn't really love body horror unless the body horror is being thoughtfully used to further the thematic purpose of the movie. And Together surely falls under that category. Together was one of my most anticipated horror films of 2025, so I'm super glad that I got to see an early screening of it. And here, overall, is what I thought. Together is ultimately about what it's like when you are with your significant other for quite a while and you developed a sort of codependency on them. And we start to ask ourselves, do I hang in this relationship because I'm severely codependent, or am I hanging on to this relationship because it's all about my love that I have for my partner? I think anyone who's been in a long-term relationship can really relate to that feeling and like questioning yourself how much of it is maybe codependency. And this movie is certainly putting that message all out there. And the body horror used to employ this narrative is absolutely perfect. I don't want to give any spoilers in case you haven't heard exactly what happens in this film, but let me tell you, it takes codependency to the absolute max with really disturbing and excellent, well done imagery. And honestly, even at its core, even if I'm not like physically looking at it, the concept of what is happening to this couple really does give me the EBGBs. In addition to the body horror and the general thematic purpose of this movie has great performances and it is funny as hell. I think this movie has the perfect mix of humor and horror in a way that I don't think that we are able to successfully get all that often. There were scenes where I would go from literally giggling out loud to wanting to hide behind my hands. Ultimately, this is one of my favorites of the year. It's definitely in my top 5. I haven't quite figured out where yet, but I highly recommend getting a chance to see this one in theaters. They're saying in the previews that it's a perfect date night movie, and honestly, I think it is, whether you've been with that person for one day or whether you've been with that person for 10 years.